Ah, good evening, my darling batlings. Yes, I see you are very animated tonight, Lulu. Sorry for not answering you. This just occurred to me that I wanted to stream tonight. That's why I didn't let you know before. I'm joined tonight by JKR.
Stink! What about dolls? How can I help you?
I'm joined tonight by JKR and Kier.
I'm the mean daddy.
Yes, Kier just made an excellent meme based on the whole verbal ace thing. So make sure to check it out when you can.
Thank you.
Tonight we're doing some more... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I kind of wish I did the shorter one so you could actually show that one, which is the go Broly go part with the 3. You know what?
Shadow Dragon already said that he saw it and it was perfect.
Thank you, Shadow Dragon.
Hey, Broto Rage. Hey, I saw that you digitally mastered me as soon as the stream started. How fucking dare you?
I dare a lot of things.
But yeah, we are doing some Bayonetta tonight. And yeah, let's get into the fun. Yes, I know, you are angry. Cope and seethe.
Hurry up and take a seat, people. The show's about to begin.
No, I just need to maneuver my way around having to, like, Jesus, that's loud!
Good lord.
Every time! That Sega intro, every time!
Don't forget to share screens, dude.
Yes, that's why I was trying to say I have to share a screen with you. And then it just blasted Sega in my ears.
Share screen.
There we go, I'm sharing screen now.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Looks like Team Sega's blasting off again. No, wait, that's the wrong team.
Okay, first things first, turn the sound down.
Oops, you broke it.
He did not break it. I don't care what you say. He did not break it.
Break all the things.
Okay, that's a lot more tolerable.
No!
I see you enjoying the new sound alert.
Yes.
Fesh Pence of Blair, absolute classic.
Hi, Billy Mays here!
Okay, the way those two lined up.
Why, yes. Yes, we do.
I'm just fucking with you.
Or
Kinky.
I wish I could be as smooth as Rodon. Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve that for multiple reasons.
Apparently, I'm this smooth with this coworker of mine. Normally, I'm about as smooth as a jagged mountain.
Okay, I'll have some coffee. I do have my Zentrea juice with me now.
I was just about to redeem the coffee myself, but Shadow Dragon beat me to it.
I've got both coffee and Zentrea juice.
Well then.
And yes, I will insistently refer to it as Zentrea juice. You fixed it like I reminded you to, using a different program tonight, my dude. So, no, I didn't fix anything.
I know nothing!
Alright, let's get out of here before this sexy jazz music makes me go fucking feral.
do it.
Crime jazz. That was the name of the genre that that video talked about, right?
Oh, the one
that
of the
Kier sent.
crime jazz.
Yeah.
Took me a minute.
Neat detail for the angels in this game. They speak entirely in Enochian, which in the Bible is said to be the language of the angels.
I just find it hilarious how these angels look so monstrous, and you know, like, because when you think of an angel, you don't think something like this.
Well, biblically accurate angels.
Fair, but you know, who the fuck pays attention to the Bible these days?
That's the whole point of these angel designs. They look freaky because they're supposed to be biblically accurate, especially once you chip away at their exteriors and see all the eyes that don't belong there dotted all over their bodies.
Oh, jeez. I'm starting to get the feeling I don't know why, but this particular angel kind of reminds me of a particular brand of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I used to use a lot, which was the, oh god, what were they called? They were the Light of Destruction cards.
Okay.
One card was known as the Lord of Light or whatever. I don't remember the card's exact name or title, but I know that it kind of looked like that, where it was like, it was some sort of central unit with two dragon heads coming off the sides of it. So
I think I had that card.
I have it too. I know I currently have it in my collection, but I'm just too lazy to go digging for it right now. I haven't even found the binder that it's in. I just know I know I have it. I just don't know where I have it.
For the record, this particular angel's name is Fortitudo. He's one of the 4 cardinal virtues. Oh yeah, I've got to equip my katana. And my shotguns. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to equip. I forgot to do all of this last time. I'm off to a horrible start tonight, aren't I?
Yosh.
There we go. Look at the raw strength of this lady. Forget stepping on me. I want her to suplex me. Hey, welcome, Miles.
Let's see, what card was it now? I'm getting closer. I swear, I'm not gonna let this go until I remember what the card's name was.
Google it.
I'm actually really glad. I was trying to look also, but I couldn't find it. But
I found it. Okay. There was 2 versions of this. Arcana Force EX, the Dark Ruler, aka Arcana Force EX, the Light Ruler. There were 2 versions of that card, the Dark Ruler and the Light Ruler.
Okay.
oh, the light ruler had like snake heads.
Yeah, the snake heads were like on the Light Ruler, but the Dark Ruler had dragon heads.
It looks like goat dragon heads because of the horns.
Yeah.
I had to look it up.
Yeah. Cause I was looking it up myself, because I'm like, I just couldn't remember the brand name of the card, and because I knew it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Something, but I couldn't remember their title. And I'm like, now I remember. It's Arcana Force EX.
By the way, Miles, I know you are excited for Pal World.
Oh yeah, Pal World was trending earlier today, and I saw like only one person being negative about it, and it was like, how dare they imitate Pokemon?
Meanwhile, Digimon and Yokai Watch, Monster Rancher, heck, Beyblade to an extent.
Hell, well, no, actually,
Duel Masters.
Duel Masters was more of a.
Duel Masters was
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Cash-in. Yeah, that was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! That was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Cash-in.
Yeah, it was more Yu-Gi-Oh! Cash-in, but it did have similar things to it. We're just, yeah, they were close enough, but we're still just gonna, knock, complain about people complaining about it.
One of the interesting things I found out about the Digimon Pokemon rivalry is that it's basically non-existent in Japan. It's only in the West that people pit Pokemon and Digimon against each other.
Why? Why is it only a thing here in the West?
Because
they aired around the same time in the West, and they were on competing networks.
Not only that, over here in the West, we could play about everything.
True.
Like we got Digimon on Fox Kids about a year after Pokemon premiered on Kids WB. And those were rival networks, rival programming blocks from rival companies at the time, Saban and 4Kids.
Oh, yeah.
We in the West
because,
about
and because
everything.
it was the 90s, so, it was the age of everyone having to, like, pit different brands against each other. We still do that today, but it's mostly just relegated to Marvel, DC, and PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah.
No one else really has the cultish following that does all that.
Yeah.
By the way, Miles has
a 7-stream streak, and you say that you just are finally able to show up for a stream. Which is it, Miles? Which is it? And yes, the West does love to cause fights with each other. Just look at the entire history of Europe.
Yeah.
I mean, look at really close friends, even.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a close one. All right, time for the climax. Come on.
Ooh.
There we go.
Polly, want a cracker?
I think it's more of I don't even
It's supposed
know.
to be it's supposed to be Malphus, the crow demon.
Oh, I wasn't thinking crow. I will say that. Hold on, I forgot she surfed a literal mini island.
Oh, just wait until you see her surfing a missile.
I know that part, but I forgot she did this.
No, you're not nearly so ugly when you're screaming.
That's what she said.
Yes, that is indeed what she just said.
Foretold? Explain yourself.
All those hands are sure handy.
Also, Miles, you're totally right about like competing series, not necessarily competing series, just two different series that come out around the same time and happen to have similar ideas. Like Tom Scott brought that up in his recent video about plagiarism, where as an example of like not plagiarism but just happening to have the similar idea to each other at the same time, was that on the same day, in two different countries, in two different parts of the world, we got the premiere of two different newspaper comics called Dennis the Menace. That were completely unrelated, other than the fact that they were titled the same. They both starred a kid named Dennis. He caused trouble. He wore a striped shirt, and he used a slingshot. But because of how they were in development at the same time and they premiered on the same day, so there's no way one could have ripped off the other. Now think about this as a hypothetical, okay? The 90s come around. The Dennis the Menace movie is coming out. You live in the UK, which has the other Dennis the Menace. How confused are you going to be when you hear that there's going to be a Dennis the Menace movie, but it's not the Dennis the Menace you grew up with?
I'll say fuck.
It's some sweet blonde kid instead of an absolute nightmare child.
Oh, so you mean like us?
Yes.
I mean, I was a sweet kid growing up, but now I'm a nightmare child.
Take care of my babies, will you? Some people may have a thing for the 45s, but to me, these are the real works of art.
That's another Devil May Cry reference right there. Dante's signature guns, Ebony and Ivory, are 45s.
Ah.
And the gunsmith who canonically made them, Nell Goldstein, was known as 45 Artworks.
Aren't 45 also called Colts?
Colt is a brand. 45 refers to
Miles. Sweet.
Hey, at least I got somebody tonight.
Well, of course you got somebody tonight. You usually don't have a body.
I mean, that's true. I mean, all I can say is I'm ahead of myself.
Yeah, 45 is the caliber used. Colt refers to, like, the company that manufactures a line of guns.
Yeah, only reason I even know what a Colt is because of that Afro Man song.
Where the hell am I?
Pizza time.
I've got pizza now. I could fix it. I got some
pizza
Newman's
a few days
Own
ago.
I got some Newman's Own pizza because I felt like switching things up a bit.
I bought a new. Oh, I got something interesting to tell you. I got a new skillet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's cheap as hell, but I'm going to use it as a omelet pan.
Nice.
Ooh.
So I figure I haven't done it yet, but I figure you know what? I'm gonna cook a steak in it, get a nice sear on it, right? And then from there, put some jalapenos and habaneros in there, sliced up, so it's gonna deglaze it with a little bit of mushrooms, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then make an omelet out of that.
Noise.
So the meat juice and the spicy, my farts are gonna burn. Help.
No.
Also, as for a Colt, asking for a Colt 45 is as specific as asking for a Smith and Wesson 38. Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable about guns. Personally,
All I
Also,
know
you
is
I don't think I can be trusted with them. I have horrible aim and motor control issues due to having a tremor. Also,
I have
hi
a few
Timo.
favorites.
I don't trust myself with a gun in general. I am just too temperamental.
Same. I would
mean,
say
I would be like the guy from Asdef movie that's like, hey guys, look at my new camera. Bang. Oh wait, this isn't a camera.
like being genuine. My favorite kind of gun would be a Desert Eagle and a sniper rifle, but I don't know the difference between sniper rifles.
Oh, a snipper rifle.
Yep.
I know that
mean,
Mosin
piffle snipper rifle.
I know that Mosin Nagants are like, they're a classic style of sniper rifle. They're like bolt action, but they're highly prized for being like one of the classic sniper rifles. I only know that because the end uses a Mosin Nagant that's been modified to fire tranquilizer darts.
Like, I already know what kind of bullet points that I would like for the sniper rifle, and that would be a hollow point, which is like, yeah, they're not legal to own.
I mean, if you want to see what kind of damage hollow points can cause, there's an episode of Wheel of the Worst from Red Letter Media, where like one of the videos they landed on was called Exploding Varmints.
Yeah, I know what a hollow point can do. It's crazy.
It was like they had to censor it because it was too fucked up, but it was like a video of some like a couple of like hillbilly dudes going shooting prairie dogs with hollow point bullets.
If you want to see a non-censor thing, I would say look up Deadliest Warrior, because they actually were able to show what damage it can do. And if I remember correctly, the head wasn't there anymore.
By the way, did you know that there's a Deadliest Warrior game?
Yes, I heard it sucked.
Did you know that there's 2 Deadliest Warrior games?
No, I did not.
Did you know then the Deadliest Warrior games, you can end up as just a lower body with no head or torso and still win?
I did not know this.
Because it has like realistic limb dismemberment, but then it also has a mode where it's like, oh, if you get your head cut off, you could still live. It just depends on like running out of health.
Deadliest Warrior, realistic, where just a torso can kill you.
Like the first Deadliest Warrior is between the first Deadliest Warrior game is like a Soul Calibur clone that features different like archetypes of warriors, whereas the second one is between specific historical warriors like Joan of Arc, Blackbeard.
One I wish we had gotten, which would have been really interesting, would have been Nobunaga Oda versus Alexander the Great. Simply because they use a very similar tactic with the phalanx, and that was with arrows, where they achieve rapid fire. Though Nobunaga Oda was able to achieve it with muskets. But I would like to know, without the muskets, you know, how equal would they be? Good question, right?
No. Here's what you need for a Deadliest Warrior matchup, okay?
Okay.
Hanzo Hattori versus the caveman who discovered fire. I don't know why that came to mind. I just think it would be cool.
Boo! You stink!
You just made me think about how Nobunaga Oda ended up having to explode in Minecraft because of the fire that's set by the Tokugawa dynasty with was led by Mr. Hide. Why do I know Japanese history?
Because Japanese history is a lot more interesting than a lot of other histories. Because a lot of its history is just it warring with itself.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's either this England fighting or us fighting overseas, or us fighting us.
Yeah, we haven't had, like, a war on our soil since the War of 1812. Not counting areas that would become U.S. territories later on.
Yeah.
Or, like, as far as major wars go. The war on drugs does not count.
No.
Here's the thing, it's not even really just that. It's the fact is that the information that they give us is just so boring. They ram it down our throats every time.
Yeah, it's because America has a relatively short history compared to the rest of the world's major superpowers. So, like, they have to try and stretch out, like, less than a millennia's worth of history into an entire year's curriculum.
Yeah, and it ends up being so
where
just,
most of it is either really boring wars or racism.
Yeah, another thing too is like world history is just us in England, and it's like, bruh, this is world history. Let's talk about the Ming Dynasty, Attila the Hun, Vlad the Impaler.
America is a little over 250 years old as it is. Yeah, it's roughly 250. I'm not doing math right now. I haven't had enough Zentrea juice to do math.
Hold on. I'll ask Google.
I'm kind of busy right now as far as hydrating goes. I'm in the middle of torturing an
246
angel.
years old.
Well, it also depends when you're talking about American history. It also depends on where your starting point is.
July 4th, 1776.
Yeah,
I'm
saying, do you count, like, it's 250 if you started at July 4th, 1776, but there's, like, centuries worth of stuff before that is important to cover as well.
Right.
Yeah. I think they're talking about strictly just America when it was founded, you know? When it went under the name.
When it was colonized, basically, yeah. Or not
yes.
colonized, but...
Yes, colonized.
Where it was stolen from my ancestors.
Yeah.
Colonized is, in fact, the word you're looking for.
Yes. Failure. You are dead. No big surprise.
You know, I could just skip this entirely, but I missed too many Alfheims before, so I'm kind of behind on Moon Pearls. Which is, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, it's stupid that I'm worrying about my Moon Pearls, because magic doesn't do shit except torture attacks and a couple special moves in this game. Magic meter wouldn't become important until Bayonetta 2.
Huh.
Where it's treated more like a devil trigger from Devil May Cry. Yeah, just go ahead and finish my off, Billy Bob. Billy Bob? You mean you're not Billy Bob?
You can call me Billy, or you can call me Bob.
Now, how's serious? Best we don't struggle. I'll try and make it quick, but I make no such promises. Yeah.
Whenever I see the gargoyle statues, I have one of two thoughts.
Keith David or the sexy chick gargoyle. Can't remember her name. Demona.
Demona or Angela. Because they're both pretty hot looking.
I was just gonna say gargoyle.
Angela's not a gargoyle.
Yes, she is.
Angela's a black chick.
In Gargoyles, Angela is the daughter of.
Oh, I thought you were
Demona
talking
and
about like the main girl that they like pal around with.
That's Elisa Maza. No,
I've only seen the like opening of Gargoyles on a VHS. I've never actually seen the main show.
Oh, I never got to Angela's arc. That's the other chick. Well, okay.
Yeah, she's the daughter of Goliath and Demona.
Yeah, that's much later than for me. What I've seen.
She shows up in like mid-season 2 during the Avalon arc.
I do not remember that arc, but
we need to educate this man. Listen, I was born in '93. Okay, I don't have nostalgia for the Disney afternoon,
and I haven't seen it in like 30 years.
I grew up on Fox Kids. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in like 30 years. That's my excuse. But I was gonna say it reminds me of Gargoyles as a whole. And also PTSD from Gargoyles and Kingdom Hearts 2, because I didn't know they would just pop out of fucking nowhere.
I was born in '92, so what? Yeah, exactly. What's the point?
The point is, you're older than me, so you have a year head start.
Also most curious is how a child like you is.
I have multiple
Also, neat
years head
detail
start.
here. Look at those markings that Bayonetta drew on Luca's face. Do they look familiar?
Yeah.
No, they're the markings from Amaterasu from Okami.
Oh. I never played that game.
Yeah, there's a lot of references to Kamiya's other work in this game. This cutscene alone has a lot of references to other games Hideki Kamiya directed during his time at Capcom.
I've seen her somewhere.
There's so much delay. Yeah, it's because if I try to use low latency preset on OBS, then it just fucks everything up.
Hey, don't go freaking out on me. We both know you came here for something. But what you don't know is the closer you get, the harder it's gonna be for you to get away from me and what you've done.
This cutscene feels like a visual novel. It's a budget-saving thing. Like, Bayonetta as a series tends to have these kind of cutscenes that are just, like, moving stills, so they can save their animation budget for the action scenes.
Generosity.
Still alive. You may be standing right in front of me, but you're definitely not living in reality. Which is a shame. Because the truth
Also, about Dr. Wily, funnily enough, out of all the franchises that Hideki Kamiya got to work on at Capcom, Mega Man was not one of them.
Oh, jeez.
is the truth. The truth is, you killed my father.
Prepare to die.
They can't reject the truth. The truth will set me free from your...
Haro! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Expose you to the world.
But his name is Luca Redgrave.
Then, I'll have won.
And also, he is mistaken about Bayonetta killing his father.
Stooping to your level. Because I'm not a heartless witch like you.
The way he says witch there, like it's a slur. It's like Chris Pratt saying Koopa.
Would only prove everything I've said about you. Well, that and sadden the heart
Okay.
of a number of young ladies.
Boatload of references here.
Claire,
Claire, Trish, Sylvia, and Amy.
Tammy.
Claire Redfield, Resident Evil 2. Trish, Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Right.
Sylvia, Beautiful Joe. And Amy, Amaterasu. Also, Booty. Get used to scenes like this. But yeah, those are all, those names are all names of heroines from, Hideki Kamiya directed games.
Nice.
And as some concept art for Bayonetta would reveal, those are not girlfriends of Luca's. They are cats they takes care of.
Yeah. So I am a cat guy also, for those who don't know. Well, cats and dogs, I like a wolf equally.
Well, Amy's a dog, but everyone else is just a cat.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So how about that, Bayek's family, thing that, Capcom did?
I have not been paying attention to that, other than the fact that they're doing the whole crossover between Spy X Family and Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat? Yeah, not Street Fighter.
Not Mortal Kombat,
not,
Street Fighter.
Yeah, I got the two confused. Okay, so
That's what he's talking
That's what
about.
it's for.
I know. All I know is the thing, and that's all I know. I don't know too much about.
They disrespect our girl. They disrespected her.
I haven't seen Spy X Family, so I have no horse in this race.
I've seen clips, and I've seen, like, the first couple episodes. I'm waiting for season 2 to come out so I can just, like, binge it.
Yeah, I've seen the first few episodes. A certain friend of ours keeps bugging me to watch the rest of it. I'm like, dude, I'll watch it when I get around to it.
Like, I'm just within the past year getting around to watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I've only finished part 1. I still need to finish part 2.
Wait a minute, you can deflect those like that?
Only if you're using Witch Time.
Yo, I never knew that.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Why are you blowing my mind, dude?
I did not mean to blow your mind.
Well, it's all over the walls. I blame you.
But that shit happens to me all the time.
But Kier, what about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size?
I don't think they exist.
I mean, of all things to make references to rodents of unusual size, Duke Nukem Forever does. Like, of all the things for Duke Nukem Forever to do a pop culture reference to, The Princess Bride, sure.
I still have I need to sit down and watch The Princess Bride. I've never seen it. I've seen
It's
clips
good.
of it, but
It's a really good movie.
I heard great things about it. I just need to sit down and watch it.
We had back when I was at my old college, group of people I was friends with had a movie night, and we watched The Princess Bride. Also goes to show that Andre the Giant was a surprisingly good actor.
Yeah.
Did you know that Rob Reiner actually made a remake of The Princess Bride?
Did not
Considering
know
that he also directed the original Princess Bride. You want to know the reason why you haven't heard of his remake of The Princess Bride?
Because it flopped?
It was exclusive to Quibi.
Oh.
What? What's Quibi?
It no longer exists. It was trying to merge, like, the movie watching experience with TikTok. Where it was movies
stupid.
broken up into into like bite-sized chunks that you would have to watch in multiple parts.
So YouTube back in like 2007.
Yes. And it was started by Jeffrey Katzenberg.
It's such a dumb idea.
Well, the man responsible for the Disney Renaissance and co-founder of DreamWorks. Dashcat is back. Hello. Glad to see ya. And yeah, I've been a fan of Bayonetta since the original came out. Been playing since not necessarily day one, because I was like a year or two late on it. But I played the original back on Xbox 360. Now I'm playing on... I have too many copies of Bayonetta, is what I'm trying to say. Just the first game.
I played it on the PS3.
Yeah, you played the worst... You played it the worst way possible.
I got near the ending. I will say that, at least.
Femboy Ahoy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, Dashcat is back is Femboy Ahoy.
Ah.
I was wondering why it didn't say, like, hey, this is a first-time chatter.
Same.
Yeah, I should have picked up on that.
I think we were all confused.
I honestly thought it was just a new person.
I thought it was
usually when it's a new person, I get a notification that says that it's the person's first time talking in chat.
Yeah, the chat usually says that on every stream that I'm on. Whenever I see a new person show up, it always has that little bracket saying that they are a new person here. First time watcher.
Well, if you think I stink so much, Lulu, then give me a bath.
So now I have a question. Since you're going by Dashcat, I mean, going with your if you also use your old name, right? Does that make you a cat boy?
There should be an option for first-time chatter, long-time lurker. Yes, there should be.
I agree.
Also, time to make some concoctions. Because I am stockpiled on Mandragora roots, and I have not been using them.
We got confirmation.
Yes, Ariana will give me one later.
No!
I was talking about that.
Oh.
I didn't know you had a persona. Yeah, that's something new every day, right?
For some reason that I mean this in the best way possible. For some reason it doesn't surprise me that you have a persona. I don't mean that as an insult, because I have no problem with furries.
Yeah, I make fun of furries, but I've got no problem with them.
I make fun of furries lightheartedly, not because I don't like them or anything, just because, like, you know, some good-natured ribbing.
Only, like, really super close friends I will, like, tease and joke with. Like, they know me for, like, years.
Yeah, I this past holiday season, I almost volunteered at a furry convention. And I was going to be Dr. Robotnik and everything. But, of course, more important things came up where I was like, I wasn't feeling good. And I had a paper I was writing for school that was coming up for the deadline soon. So I was like, I kind of need to work on that.
Yeah. I will say furry art, though, is actually really good.
Lulu says furries are cute. Yes, I know. You are cute, Lulu.
Like, I seen some crazy
Let's be honest,
art.
you walked right into that one.
I like this angel sword when I really think about it. It's kind of cool.
Yep, and if you kill this angel with a torture attack, you can take his sword. Or if you just kill him, I guess, you can take his sword. There we go.
Disturbing.
Just pick a sword up and be like, yeah, done.
Impressive, disturbing, and makes me uncomfortable.
When it comes to cons in general, just be careful as a volunteer and carry a black light.
Ugh.
Okay. I know where you're going with that, Miles, but still.
That's Proto Rage that said that.
Oh, Proto Rage, I'm sorry. My Stacky. I'm blind. I saw the red and I automatically thought it was Miles.
By the way, I'll have you guys know,
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, Arikado, but I gotta go on this rant. Okay, here's the thing. Both of you, your usernames are in red on the chat, and 2, you're both mods here. So forgive me for fucking up.
Eat them alive.
I mean, think about it. Have you seen Miles and Proto Rage in the same place at the same time? Answer yes, right now.
Of course not.
I just realized.
I was wondering where the sound of discordant singing was coming from.
Give me a drink.
But Yes, as you can see, I had to raise the price of Corey Feldman because a certain Psionic X was abusing his privileges.
Early morning.
We'll hunt you down, Psionic X. We'll hunt you down.
I will hunt you down, and when I do, I will not care, and I will continue to not care until such time as nothing happens.
And we knew
Well, speak for yourself.
We were together. We wanted change. We
Fitting song for this.
You know, honestly, yes, considering the kind of stuff that's usually Bayonetta's theme. Oh fuck, another one of these. This time I have to... This is the level where you get the animal transformation. So if this were just one level away, I could just use the bird to skip this.
Well, you know what they say, right?
Give him the bird. The bird is the word.
The bird's the word.
Bird's the word. I'll just stop this now.
I shit you not, I've got 3 versions of that song in my iTunes library.
What?
Yeah, I've got the original Surfin' Bird, and then I've got a cover by the Ramones, and then I've got a thrash metal cover.
So you're telling me I need to make a rap version now, huh?
Yes.
Okay, Proto Rage, I'll bite. How do you say 19 in French?
I know how you say 19 in French.
Well, I know you do, but I want to hear from him. He said this.
I don't know how to say that.
I don't speak French.
I'll do this for you. 19.
God damn it. I hate all of you. I hate every single one of you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Loathe entirely.
Hey, Lois.
Hate.
Hey, Lois. Diarrhea.
Hate.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah, you're turning into Kafka with the chanting of hate.
I'm trying to do the fucking Grinch here, and I keep getting interrupted by the shapeshifter over here.
How's everyone doing? I'm doing a lot better, Psionic X. I've been sick for the past, week or so. I didn't notice I was sick until after being sick for a few days, because I just generally feel like shit, usually. So I was like, am I sick, or am I just, like, not sleeping well?
Okay, Shadow Dragon, you're reaching there. You're reaching.
Come on, if anyone's going to be
nudes.
if anyone's gonna be reaching around here, it's gonna be Lord Megatron, okay?
Fuck you.
Fuck me yourself, coward.
Hate. Double hate.
Oh, why am I saying
entirely?
Why am I saying a French word with a German accent?
I don't know. Why did the guy that I hired to do a French accent for episode 6 of Abridgment Frontier consistently do Spanish instead?
Oh, God. Or what about that idiot who you brought on to voice a pirate?
Now, see, technically that's unreleased material, so is it canon?
Not a canon event.
You know, as someone that's actually seen Across the Spider-Verse now, I can say people keep on using the term canon event wrong.
I haven't seen it, so...
Canon event, when people use it in memes, they're referring to, like, you know, the event that made them become Spider-Man. But as it's defined in the movie, it's a specific series of events that plays out in every Spider-Person's life, just in a different form depending on what universe they're in and what people they're around.
Oh, so it's true.
So
It's
it's
not a
not-
canon event.
So it's not just, you know, who's this person's Uncle Ben. It's also stuff like, where did they get their spider bite? Who was the person that they failed to save? Just all sorts of things are canon events.
Ooh.
And that's right.
Yes.
And that's right, Lulu. Bitches love cannons. Do you
that
vibrate
bitch a
again,
cannon.
Proto Rage?
Oh yeah, I got some more good news.
Yeah?
Last week I was finally able to fix my mirror.
What was wrong with it?
Yeah. Basically, I got up around like 5 in the morning, go to Home Depot to get the tool I needed. And just changed it, yeah.
Don't
Did it
tell me-
myself, and it was easier than I thought it would be.
Don't tell me you went in front of the mirror and you immediately when you saw yourself the mirror cracked. Please don't tell me
No.
that's what happened.
Someone stole my mirror back in 2019, and Toyota basically never fixed it. I
Oh,
kept complaining.
You're talking about a rear view mirror. I thought you were talking about
No, passenger side mirror.
So
We
rear
thought
view
you were
mirror,
talking
yeah.
about, like, you know, a bathroom mirror or something.
Yeah.
Nah, if I broke that, it's just gonna say broke. Fuck that. Hey, Frodo. If I call you, are you gonna vibrate?
Oh, I was close
Oh,
that time. Also, I have no
Shadow
idea
Dragon.
what Elisa developer's cut is. So no, I did not hear because I don't know what that is.
Also, Shadow Dragon, glad you're feeling better.
Glad to hear so many people are feeling better.
So you're Bluetooth compatible now. Does that mean that if I decide to hook up my Bluetooth phone, the Bluetooth app on my phone, I can listen to my music just out of you? Just all I gotta do is just open your mouth and like you just play music like one of those old photographs.
So
you made me think of Lilo and Stitch.
That's what I was about to say. You're gonna stick his finger on a Elvis Presley record, and Hound Dog's gonna come out of his mouth. PS1 style Resident Evil game. Never heard of it.
Well, so the shit. So I have a question. Is your brain cell like the single one, like literally doing like the Carlton dance while eating like a cookie?
Hold on, I got an answer for this. Actually, no, I don't have a way to click it. Damn. No, the other no. The other no, the no that I just added.
Hold on. Well,
I got you.
No!
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, I was apparently I was too fast. I couldn't. It needed a cooldown point for me. So, yeah, good that.
I just realized that I'm getting conflicting inputs because I dropped my keyboard. I should fix that.
Oops. Well, while you do that, I'll be.
There we go. It's fixed.
I did not hit her.
I gotta go get myself a drink.
I did not hit her. I did not.
So what you're saying is you've got to give me a drink, bartender.
I can actually go for a drink.
Yeah, I gotta refill my water pitcher, so I'll be back.
Like, you know what I got a taste for in terms of drinks?
Centrea juice?
No. I was gonna go something
juice?
simple.
Especially since Shy Lily's now a co-owner of Gamer Subs.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that just happened over the weekend.
Oh, good. Congrats for her. I was actually going to say strawberry kiwi.
I blinked. What just happened?
The dragon ate you. The dragon ate Bayonetta.
Okay, so we know that canonically she hates tentacles. How does she feel about Vor? I'm asking the worst questions.
Your streams always come back to Vor and the other thing.
I don't know why.
Is all I gotta say.
Please, I just want to make it up Snake Way. I mean, what? I'm not wrong. I'm traveling up a stone snake.
Enjoy the climb back up, bitch.
No, that's not Snake Way. That's up the lookout.
I know, but still, enjoy the climb back up. It's not the joke still works.
Dash agrees that Santa's Christmas elf named Calvin was some of the best content we had.
Yeah.
Do I have the Panther ability? You get that after this stage.
Hello?
So it's
What the fuck?
frustratingly no. You get that like right at the end of this stage, and I hate it. Because there's so many places where you can use the Panther ability in this stage. I'm so getting a stone rating on this level.
I kind of wish I had the sound effect of Simba dying, just so I could play it on the soundboard.
No. Since I've got Jeffrey saying no as a new sound alert, you know what else I need on my sound alerts? James Earl Jones saying yes.
Yes.
I've reached the max amount of death penalties you can have in one stage. All because of this one fucking section.
Oops. You broke it.
Holy shit, I landed it.
You just reminded me of playing GTA with the guys. Every time we would like do a trick or whatever, landed it. Beauty. Inspired. You know what this reminds me of now?
What?
Volvagia from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it does kind of look like Volvagia.
It is also one of my favorite bosses. A little fun fact. I've only ever played.
It's one of the only bosses that makes like an interesting use of the dungeon item you get for it. Like it's basically whack-a-mole as a boss fight.
Yeah. I would argue is probably at least top 5 most interesting.
Ah shit, I missed out on the counter.
Oh shit, hold on, I'm getting... There we go.
I love the piss colors of Bayonetta, it's kind of nostalgic. Yeah, that like early 7th gen stuff where everything had a yellow filter over it for some reason.
A very light sepia tone.
It's not even sepia tone, because that's more of a brown. It's like they had, like, you know, they've got the vibrant raw RGB values underneath it, and then they just slather it with a piss-colored filter because that somehow makes it look more realistic. Sonic Unleashed did the same thing. It looks like Volviamon from Digimon. Yeah, it kind of does. You want sepia tone, look at OG Resident Evil 4, yeah. Like, if you want sepia tone, you look at stuff like Gears of War, where, like, everything has a brown hue to it. Because real just means brown. Also, I stumbled across a video of Maurice LaMarche, the voice of Inspector Gadget, saying that he, as Inspector Gadget, likes to build brown bricks in Minecraft.
Wowzers.
Another LP?
And then he says, "Go, go, Gadget, brown brick builder."
Let me go.
Like someone got him to say that at a convention. I remember one of the biggest hype about this back in the day was close vanish as you get bigger combos. The way I found out about Bayonetta was, I can't remember what Screw Attack video it was, but it was like old school Screw Attack when, it was like primarily just Stuttering Craig and Handsome Tom. And like, it was some top 10 list they were doing, and they mentioned Bayonetta, and that video sold my pubescent ass on playing that game.
I don't know what got me into Bayonetta. I honestly don't remember.
Like, I played it for the fan service. I became a fan for how amazing of a character Bayonetta is and how tight the gameplay is.
I mean, I was also a fan of Lollipop Chainsaw, which, I mean, that says a lot about me.
It's like that quote from the VG Cats comic, "Get it real is brown." Finally, someone else who read VG Cats.
I
never read Penny Arcade, but I used to frequent the VG Cats website like every day.
I think you're the reason I got into VG Cats.
Like,
because you used to share it a lot on Facebook.
My jimmies are still rustled by the fact that he never finished Super Effective. Like, he got to the first gym, and no, he got to Mount Moon, and then he just never updated again.
That reminds me, this Korean artist I used to follow, I don't think she ever finished her Nuzlocke video for Pokemon Black and White. And it was genuinely good.
Like, I can't remember a lot of stuff from Super Effective because it's been so long since I've read it. And because, you know, I was mainly there for the main VG Cats comic, not Super Effective, but I did like Super Effective. Like, the one thing that sticks out to me is when they introduce Green as, like, a secondary protagonist who has her own story going on. And, she gets Bulbasaur because he was the only starter left. And she's like, "Aw, sweet, tentacles!"
Oh, God.
And then, the lab assistant for Professor Oak just says, "Nice." And, Professor Oak says, "She's 10, you sick fuck!"
You already know what your post group will be like. Nice, still. Or even better, some dumb shit like that.
Oh, Green's the kind of psychotic gremlin energy that I love, where, like, she comes across the tall grass with Pokemon in it, and rather than going through the tall grass and battling the Pokemon, she just pulls out a lawnmower.
I seen that one.
If there's one thing from Bayonetta 1 that I don't miss in the sequels, it's the quick time events that you just die if you don't do them right.
I hate it. I've died on every single quick time event.
Okay, but talking about quick time event fails, nothing will ever top the failure animations from Spider-Man 3.
Oh no!
I'm going to die!
Boom.
Oh, you mean every one of them on Bay 1? Not every one of them. There's the ones where you just have to button mash until you get a higher score. Or when you're fighting against John and you do and you like fucking JoJo fight each other with the Wicked Weaves. It's like just a complete crapshoot whether you win the bout or not.
I've never won that one.
Remember a game that had annoying QTE, Shenmue? You know, I've had 2 different copies of Shenmue throughout my collection, and I've still never played it.
Interesting. I have a lot of games I never finished or even started.
I also don't miss the hard ass balls difficulty. That's a Kamiya staple, okay? Like, he actually said he said somewhere that, like, he listened to, like, players' complaints about how unnecessarily hard some segments of Bayonetta 1 and Devil May Cry 1 and such were, and was like, if I ever got to make those again, I would make them the exact same way. Fuck you.
When I say Dash Cat, my mind immediately just goes Dashi. Because I actually knew someone I went to school with that went by that name.
All I know about Shenmue is that you get to drive a forklift, you're looking for sailors, and that there's a man who years ago was Chinese.
Years ago. I wasn't thinking Dashi XP. No, not that Dashi.
Oh yeah, and that Mario teaches you some Italian.
Yeah.
Buono means good.
The Dashi I know, I think he was either the star running back or star quarterback for my old high school. May he rest in peace.
That got dark.
Dude, the thing is, I felt like the dude was mad cool, you know? He was my classmate. Your excuse.
And you buy tons of Sega Gachapons. Yeah, anachronistic Sega Gachapons, considering that isn't it supposed to take place in like the 80s, and yet you can get Gachapon figurines of Sonic and Tails.
Dear God. It's the phone booth, but in Gachapon form.
Fun fact: Dashie appeared in in one of the Transformers web series, the Prime Wars trilogy.
Really?
Yeah, they hired a bunch of YouTubers to do the voice acting for certain characters. Like Matt Pat voices one of the Combiners in Combiner Wars.
Interesting.
And Optimus Prime in Combiner Wars, but not for the 2 sequel series, was voiced by the epic voice guy from Honest Trailers. Yeah, John Bailey. But they're not gonna know him by the name John Bailey.
Fair enough. I mean, I had actually interacted with the guy on YouTube for years, just kind of, not spamming him, but just kind of bugging him every time he did a Prime Reviews video or just having to stream on YouTube. I was always messing with him.
Matt Pat from the FNAF movie? Yeah, he was in a Transformers project.
Afraid of something, are you?
Yeah, there is something from Dashi that I do really like, and it was something my ex got me into, and it was the Mario Maker stuff he would do. Like, he would get so angry at some of the harder stages. It was just hilarious to watch.
And then in like they branched out from just YouTubers into general nerd culture stuff for the later parts of the Prime Wars trilogy. Like they got Mark Hamill to voice the Fallen. They got Samoa Joe to voice Predaking.
Which honestly, I think I didn't care for the Predaking voice, but I did like Mark Hamill as the Fallen.
Yeah, Mark Hamill did a great job. Well, Mark Hamill's good in everything.
The funny thing is, I remember years ago, Arikado, when it first came out, I could have sworn, I think, I could be remembering wrong, but didn't you say at one point that he sounded like he was phoning it in?
Yes, and he was still the best performance in that show.
Fair enough.
And, God, what else was, I'm trying to remember who else. Oh, yeah, Cerebros, or was it Emissary? One part of Fortress Maximus was voiced by Jason David Frank.
I didn't know
rest
that.
in peace. And who did Will Wheaton voice? That was
Perceptor.
Perceptor, yeah.
Don't you guys mean Will Wheaton?
Will
Shut up,
Wheaton.
Shut up, Wesley.
What? What?
You're saying it weird.
I'm saying what weird? What am I saying weird?
Mark Hamill is the perfect man. Exactly. Him and Jack Black are the 2 perfect examples of men.
We're missing a couple of guys.
Like, if I ever, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, if I ever get a chance to meet Mark Hamill at a convention or something, I'm gonna have him sign my Covenant of Primus.
If I ever get to meet Mark Hamill at a convention, I'm going to, I don't know what I would have him sign. I'm trying to avoid the obvious stuff like, oh, I'll get him to sign my copy of Star Wars, because I'm sure he's sick of that by now.
Yeah, and definitely.
Same thing with the Joker.
Yeah, the Joker is something I would not have him sign out of respect because, you know, he's flat out saying that he, you know, after everything that's happened, he kind of wants to move away from the Joker, which is fair.
Yeah,
it's very fair.
What if you would have the cell sheet where you have the Joker kidnapping Mark Hamill? That would be one of the weirdest. That's like the only thing I think you'd be okay with. Like this is like what?
I mean, like when it comes to stuff like that. I've seen that voice actors do like it when people give them like fan stuff, like fan art.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like, you know, too out there.
Crazy.
Like
Right.
Like one of them that I've seen where like the voice actor usually doesn't like getting stuff for that role, but he was excited to see it in fan art form was it was John St. John at convention. It's a video that I can't find anymore, but like someone gave him like a homemade fan art drawing of Big the Cat dressed as Duke Nukem.
You just gave me an idea or something to draw.
Do it.
Basically him and all the characters he voiced is looking at Big the Cat like, what is he doing here? Who invited him?
Like, actually, if you had anything Star Wars related, like this is the funny thing. If you wanted to get Mark Hamill to sign something from Star Wars, but you didn't want it to be like the original trilogy, if you were able to get your hands on a like maybe a frame of Darth Bane from the Clone Wars, because he did voice Darth Bane in that one scene in the Clone Wars, so technically not a lot of people remember that, so you could easily get away with that. But, you know, still, I know.
I'd probably get him to sign something related to Metalocalypse. The question is what? Because he voiced 2 characters in Metalocalypse, and they're both villains that work together. Senator Stampingston and Mr. Salatzia. Who's on regular show with Skips. I still haven't seen regular show.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I was not impressed with regular show. I hated it.
I love regular show.
The only thing I know about regular show is that apparently it has like a really emotional finale. They did an Evangelion parody in one of the intros. And like a running gag that one of my friends from college used to say to describe the humor of regular show was elongated sentences.
Oh. Also, my mom.
Oh, and that Billy Mitchell Billy Mitchell tried to sue the show for their parody of him.
Yeah, my favorite episode I gotta tell you right now was that last was my favorite episode, Giant Beard Face. But yeah, interesting stuff you can have. Interesting things you can have Mark Hamill sign. Skeletor, Master of the Universe Revelation.
Yeah,
that is true.
He does voice Skeletor now.
I forgot he did that because I stopped watching Revelations after the season, but I actually do want to get back into it.
You can also be the Trickster. Scooby-Doo, guess who?
Yeah, that's true. Or, better yet, what was that character's name? God damn it.
Master Ericus, Kingdom Hearts 3?
No, I didn't play Kingdom Hearts. I'm referring to, another character in, the DCU that he actually voiced.
The Trickster?
Literally the Trickster, yeah.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I'm different, the Trickster.
Oh, from Lego DC Villains?
The Trickster from The Flash.
Yeah.
Huh.
And specifically, the Trickster from that one episode of Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, because they had an embargo. Justice League Unlimited had an embargo on Batman characters and villains apart from Batman himself, so they couldn't have the Joker as a villain, so they used the Trickster instead.
Well, they did have. Well, okay, yeah.
It was an embargo because the Batman was going on at the same time.
Yeah,
and they didn't want. They saw it. Warner Brothers executives saw it as like, oh, they would be competing if they had villains from these 2 unrelated shows together.
Even though they look nothing alike.
I mean, they also had an embargo on Wonder Woman villains, but that was for legal reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an interesting one. Carvassus or Hothead from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. Wait, he was in Ben 10 Omniverse?
I think he was, yeah.
Yeah, Redcoat and Moltruant.
Oh.
And Gravity Falls, okay. Motor City?
I got one that's for OG fans of my content from back before I was Arikado. He voiced the rich girl's dad in Rap City Street Kids Believe in Santa.
Oh god.
I remember that. Shut that door.
Shut that. Yeah, the last line of the movie. Shut that door.
Oh. I have another interesting one for Mark Hamill. Ultimate Spider-Man in 2012. Armin Zola, Nightmare, Shao Lao, and Ox.
Oh, fuck, I just remembered another one. I can't believe we haven't brought it up yet. I can't remember the character's name because it's been forever since I've seen the show. But main villain of Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
The Skeleton King.
The Skeleton King, yeah.
AKA the Alchemist, yeah.
Yeah, he was also in Problem Solvers as Buddy Huxton.
Yeah, but no one likes Problem Solvers.
Problem Solvers was weird as hell.
Problem Solvers was painful to look at. Like, not just because of the ugly character designs, but because of the seizure-inducing colors.
Problem Solvers make my eyes want to barf.
It made my brain want to throw up.
Holy shit.
What?
Do you know how many characters he voiced in the regular show?
Too many.
How many?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is 6 times 12?
A math problem.
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta calculator.
6 times 12 is
72. 72.
320.
77 characters in this damn show.
So he was basically the Scott McNeil of regular show.
72, sorry.
Yes.
72. Like I said, I don't math. I'm not a mathologist. I really need to get I really need to isolate that soundbite from Mad World. Hi, Blammy Boy. Haven't seen you in a while. Then again, I haven't been streaming in a while. But yeah, I need to get a soundbite of the commentators from Mad World saying, "For the last fucking time, nobody said there'd be math. I blame our schools."
Blame Canada.
Fun fact, that song was nominated. Fun fact, Blame Canada was nominated for an Oscar.
Ooh.
For best original song, it lost to Tarzan.
He was Ozai in Avatar: The Last Airbender Into the Inferno. I never knew that. Biker Mice from Mars? Oh, I didn't see the 2006 one because it was just not good. Sticky Beard from Codename Kids Next Door. Whoa!
I didn't know that was him.
I didn't know that either.
I forgot about that, honestly. I remember that was his voice, but I didn't I didn't watch a lot of Codename Kids Next Door, so that's not something that would really
Codename Kids Next Door was my shit. That and like apart from Ed, Edd n Eddy, it was that Courage the Cowardly Dog and Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, for me, I didn't have cable growing up, so I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of those shows.
So this is gonna be the last one because we're so like halfway and it's just too much. But I have one that is underrated, and I guarantee most of you guys and chat might not know about this one. IGPX, the Immortal Grand Prix. He was Yama.
The show that everyone remembers airing on Toonami, but nobody can remember anything about it.
I remember about it. It was mech racing.
Other than mech racing, but no one can remember anything about the story or characters. Other than
I just remember
there there was the talking cat. That's about it. Like the girl that had a telepathic connection with the cat. That's all I remember. There was the tomboy.
I remember the tomboy. Tomboy was the best character.
Huh. Okay.
Wasn't there a
apparently
French
he
girl?
was-
Billy and Mandy
So-
Chowder was good. Like, I really love the color effects they did with Chowder. That was really unique for its time, you know?
Yeah, Chowder had a really unique visual style. Leave it to C.H. Greenblatt to have some really standout animation, considering you guys start working on shows like SpongeBob.
One thing I'm curious about, was Gumball slightly inspired by the artwork and colorization of Chowder?
I don't know, because Gumball was actually produced by Cartoon Network Europe.
Yes, there's a tomboy in IGPX. I do recommend watching it. It's like 6 episodes, I think.
No, there's more
So
than 6 episodes. There's way more than 6
It's short,
episodes.
So
It
apparently
lasted
Mark
for
Hamill,
like 2 seasons, dude.
So apparently Mark Hamill was one of the characters in Scooby-Doo and the Alien.
You've been cheating on me, haven't you?
Oh, it's like 13 and 12. How many fucking episodes did I see then?
I mean, it wasn't aired very consistently, so I don't blame
Maybe
you
that's
for
why.
missing a lot of episodes. It was one of those shows during it was one of those shows from the late Toonami run where they just kind of moved it around the schedule as Toonami's schedule kept getting moved around. Yeah, there's also a PS2 game that no one remembers.
I think I have it, but I never played it.
Okay, they need this game's given me an idea for a tier listing video. Tier listing versions of Fly Me to the Moon.
I can make an exception and kill all of you.
Oh god.
Once, of course.
This is actually what introduced me to Fly Me to the Moon, because I've still never seen Evangelion.
That was my introduction. Then I found out it was done by Frank Sinatra, and I became a Frank Sinatra fan.
Now, they don't have the Frank Sinatra version in here, but they do have another, like, old-school jazz version of it. They wouldn't get the rights to any Frank Sinatra songs until, I believe, Bayonetta 3.
There's a...
Also, I need to share with you guys, like, a story of, me finding something absolutely cursed but hilarious, related to Evangelion.
Oh, I'm nervous.
So everyone knows the scene from End of Evangelion.
Oh, God.
With, the hospital room, right?
Yeah.
I was looking that up just to see, like, the full scene in context. And what I didn't know was that it was a meme edit of it. Where, like, you know, when the camera cuts away to, you know, for discretion purposes, it plays audio from Freddy Got Fingered, where it's like, "Look at me, Daddy, I'm a farmer."
What the fuck?
From the scene where he's getting a horse off.
Oh, jeez.
All I'm going to say is I see far worse because of LimeWire. Who knows about LimeWire?
Oh,
I know about LimeWire because a friend of mine borrowed my laptop one night, installed a bootleg version of LimeWire on it, and got infected with tons of viruses.
I think we all put A's on our PC when we had LimeWire back in the day.
Okay? But I still got in trouble for it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You had a computer
Timo, it's time for the
disease.
crying baby cockroaches line.
Well, a crying baby cockroach would be truly terrible.
I love the detail that she looks down at her feet when she says that, like she's looking out for a crying baby cockroach.
This mummy, like, oh my gosh, no.
You've got to be a strong little one to survive in a place like this. What's your name, anyway?
Protorade says, why did you unlock a lost memory involving LimeWire and Evangelion? Okay,
More
I
like
love
three memories.
I love little Cereza here. She gives the kind of answers that I would. It's like, where did you come from? I'm from my house. How the fuck is her glasses on her face? They're magical glasses. I shit you not.
I can't just drag you along wherever I go.
It's magic. We don't have to explain it.
Yeah, it's the way Bayonetta magic works is basically the same way magic works according to Joe Quesada. It's magic. I don't have to explain shit.
Yeah, sum it up, Proto, is 2 memories, actually. And I won't go on further.
A single tear and you'll be crying alone.
DM me later on someone on Discord and I'll,
Okay, but like if you watch the Bayonetta movie, they get some more cute moments together. Like there's a whole sequence of them like taking a bath together that's pretty cute, and then it leads to Luca stumbling in there and being greeted by Bayonetta strategically covered by only hair and bubbles. And he falls out the window.
Just like I probably would.
If I'm not mistaken, Little Girl Cereza is the Bayonetta we play in Bayonetta 3, right? We don't really know, because Bayonetta 3 is like a whole multiversal thing. Like, it's implied that that Bayonetta experienced the events of Bayonetta 1 and 2, so it wouldn't be that Little Cereza. But, like, Bayonetta 3's story is just all kinds of messy. So, it's hard to say, like, what definitively is the answer to questions like that, because it does such a bad job of explaining its own story and its own rules. Like, you won't even know, like, you'll be able to figure out who the villain is as soon as you see him for the first time, but you won't get, like, okay, what's his deal, without reading his character bio after you've beaten the game.
I'm just loving the fact you picked up a light pulse and started beating somebody with it.
Yep. The whole Bayonetta timeline is messy. Yeah, once you involve multiversal stuff in it, it's like, okay, you're just kind of out of ideas, aren't you? Still a better multiverse than Sonic Prime, though.
What about a multiverse like Final Fantasy VII, which they did?
That's not a multiverse. That is split timelines.
They fucked it up.
But also, still a better multiverse than The Flash.
Talking about Flashpoint?
No, I'm talking about the Flash movie.
Oh. Dude, Diarrhea is better than that.
Where it's like, multiverses are, like, caused by timeline disruptions, but all timelines intersect at certain points where certain events are destined to happen no matter what, but you can also go back in time to prevent those intersections from happening, so nothing is set in stone, but everything's set in stone.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like
it contradicts itself within one movie.
The Flash
It's like-
theory, like the Flash TV show on the CW did it better anyway.
The Flash TV show on the CW did everything better by not having a criminal as its main star.
That's
Dude,
for sure.
That reminds me of Final Fantasy 13 too. Whatever happens in the future affects the past. Like, no, time doesn't work that way. Time is linear.
Well, so there are some time travel stories where time is cyclical.
Like the way they do it in 13.2, it makes literally no sense.
Exactly, Proto Rage. Time is wibbly wobbly.
See, people assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but in actuality, it's more of a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
It's a gas giant, like a fart.
That's the first time I've heard someone describe it as a fart.
Actually, it's more like a rug, really.
Check this out.
A rug burn?
Resident Evil 4 merchant reference.
Oh, yeah.
It's canon that Rodon has great taste in
Billy
games,
Mays
considering
here.
that in Bayonetta 2, you can find him sometimes in the store playing A Link to the Past.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I was going to buy Bat Within. I don't have enough points for Bat Within, but I can get Crow Within. Spider-Man Edging of Time.
Oh, God. I will watch that.
It's a pun on the game Spider-Man Edge of Time.
Oh, here's something I could actually...
I will watch that.
I just found something else that I forgot that I actually have a copy of, that I could have Mark Hamill sign if I couldn't get him to sign my copy of the Covenant of Primus. Lego Hero Factory, Rise of the Rookies. He was the voice of Von Nebula.
Wasn't he also Megatronus, I think, in one of them? Or
Yeah, that was the Fallen.
Oh, yeah. My mind is not fully here.
The Fallen's name is Megatronus.
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't know that.
Yeah, that was a thing that they introduced later on in the Align continuity. They actually established that the Fallen and Megatronus were supposed to be one and the same. They didn't do a very good. They didn't do a very good job of establishing that because they kind of figured it's like, oh, we need to explain it, but then at the same time, oh, people will know who it is, but we still have to explain. I'm like, it's one or the other, guys. It's one or the other. Let's see.
This is probably how you got lost to begin with.
Oh, here's
He was
another
at
one.
work. I can do with I just pick the kid up and hand him right back to the parent and be like, you lost this.
Okay, can we talk about how realistic Cereza is as like a depiction of an actual kid? Because kids do just run off without like any self-preservation in mind.
Yeah.
I would know because I could actually speak from experience.
I'm an uncle, so yes. It's annoying.
No, dude, no, I'm serious. It's like, when I say speak from experience, I literally mean speak from experience. I was that kid!
At least she has more self-preservation instincts than Jason from Heavy Rain, where he just runs into traffic. He just runs into traffic.
Dude, he was literally... he was Eustace from the Goobus Doobus.
Stupid dog! No one told me not to run in traffic!
Go to rage. Just made me just think of something. Have you ever played mirror edging?
Do I think Luca edges to Bayonetta? After Bayonetta 3, not anymore. Yeah, he edges in Bayonetta, not to Bayonetta.
Why am I laughing like Gruntilda?
I don't know, why are you laughing like Gruntilda?
Why are my laughs never consistent?
I don't
Because
know
you
why.
have a wide range.
They happen randomly. It scares me. Yo, who's using Comet 2 on you?
Behold, the Lolicon Angel. I'm not even joking, look.
Oh, jeez. Ew. Oh, no.
Get my shotgun. I think it's time to get your mallet.
Yeah, it's about time I got my mallet. Hold on. Gotta switch tabs.
My God!
There we go, I'm getting me mallet! Getting me mallet, I'm gonna bonk some angel.
Yeah, just throw me at him.
So we got your mallet, we got my shotgun.
Are you saying, why do you want to give this Lolicon angel head?
I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer.
I had to.
So I'm going to have a shotgun that can shoot daggers at this guy.
I'm going to get a flame, not for this guy, just in general. I'm going to get a flamethrower that shoots chocolate $100 bills.
Why?
Why?
Imitation chocolate.
I don't get it, but okay.
It's from Homestar Runner.
Oh, okay, that explains a lot.
Bubs would have a flamethrower that shoots chocolate $100 bills. Imitation chocolate.
Lunchtime.
You know what? Still a better love story than 50 Shades of Grey.
And can we also include Twilight in that shit? Because, oof.
Yeah.
No, Twilight's still a better love story than 50 Shades of Grey, so it's like a sliding scale.
No, I'm talking about this.
Oh.
This just makes me think of fucking Resident Evil movie.
The laser hallway.
Yeah.
That's actually a crazy good scene, but it freaked me out.
Bayo disappeared for a second, but no, she was just stuck at the top of the screen as a bird.
Oh. You agree that scene was amazing, but at the same time,
I mean, it was amazing, but it was just ripped off from the movie Cube.
I never saw Cube.
Cube is like Saw before Saw.
Ah.
And more high-tech.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Nuke Radio. Who here's seen that tweet?
I didn't. When you say Nuke Radio, I immediately thought Fallout.
Like, it was this model animation with, like, a voice clip that goes, Nuke Radio, I just shoved a nuke up my pussy.
So her pussy's the bomb.
And then Snuffy made her own version of it. Why are her legs so long? I mean, Bayonetta is partly designed to be Hideki Kamiya's ideal woman.
Interesting.
Joy.
So there's also a Persona
kind of angel
boss that's like
Just
this.
wait until you see the torture attack for the Joy Angels. If I can fucking pull one off.
For those that played Persona 4, there is a stripper Persona boss you fight that reminds me of this one. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, Reese's.
I'll kind of cheese this a bit and concoct myself a large magic lollipop just so I can show you guys the torture animation. Because it's the most explicit one in the game.
Oh, jeez.
So that if you like Dash, I can let you know when it's safe. You can close your eyes. I got you.
I don't like the torture attacks for these ones. It makes me it's impressive, disturbing, and makes me uncomfortable.
This is impressive, disturbing, and makes me uncomfortable. This is impressive.
There are spikes that she's sitting on right there.
Oh my.
It's done. Oh, you're watching it. Okay. I'll let you know I got your back.
I should really get the lament configuration for this. And yes, I actually do have the
Gazoon type.
What about configuration?
The puzzle box from Hellraiser.
Oh.
Also known as the box that the E.T. Furby that Ashens reviewed apparently came in.
Oh, God.
I finally showed JKR that classic Ashens video. The end where he skins E.T. and rewires him to do nothing but scream in pain.
Yeah! Arikado, you want to hear... You want to talk about screaming in pain. I will show you something that I found, actually, that someone sent me. I screen recorded it from Facebook. I will send you the video after the stream.
You mean was it the video of me like throwing shoes at the clouds?
No.
You sure?
This is more of a Muppets one.
Mommy? You're a mom?
I love this scene.
So do I.
Come now, Cheshire. Look at me. Do I look like I have any interest in children? Now making them, well, that's another story.
It gets better.
You're getting the wrong idea. I mean, it might be the right idea, but not right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just shut up, dude.
Luca, you're not helping yourself.
Nope.
Foreshadowing, yeah, it's almost if you saw this scene, you would get the idea that they actually planned out this trilogy ahead of time instead of just making it up as they go.
Yes, the island. Lovely place, isn't it?
Damn it.
Oh, now what?
You don't like Bayo and Luca getting together, you think that's dumb. Like, I'm okay with them getting together. What I don't like is the implication that there's some sort of, like, fated couple in every universe that's always going to get together.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of pushing it a bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you did, didn't you? You killed her parents.
I love how in the anime movie when the little girl calls Luca old, she doesn't call him that in this game, but she does call him that in the movie.
You two are more hassle than you're worth.
What?
Just keep a good eye on her, or you're going to catch hell.
Bayonetta's a deadbeat mom, confirmed.
Punished. When a monster may sneak up on you. Mommy, look out!
Okay, so it's confirmed in this cutscene that Cereza can see Bayonetta through the Trinity of Realities into Purgatorio, which is like the nexus point in between the human world, Paradiso, and Inferno. So she can like see through layers of reality, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But can she see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No.
Come on. You know, it's stupid. I've opened this damn thing before. I should be able to do it now. Why can't I?
What, Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No, I got plenty of that stored in the cabinets. It's old, years old. I haven't even touched it.
You should probably throw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been sealed, mind you, guys. It's like
Yeah,
it was
but
actually
it still goes bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don't blame me. Blame my mother. She's the one who, like, we bought a lot of it because it was one of my favorite cereals. Then we just, you know, I got tired of it over time, and she just kept buying more. I'm like, seriously, stop with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
So what you're saying is you want me to send you a bulk package of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Like, I'll send you.
I've been playing the Cereza spin-off game recently. It's really adorable. Cereza in the Bayonetta Origins game is like just so sweet. She's so cute. It's also just got like a really cute atmosphere to it. It's like real cozy.
Let's see. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is open this damn puzzle box.
Now, why the hell would you do that? Are you trying to unleash the Cenobites?
Maybe. Sad fact is, I actually know I opened this a few times before, but the way it's done is really weird looking. But it's like right now, a lot of the sections are feel like they're locked in place, and I don't understand why. Because this isn't exactly one of those things that actually locks in place.
See that? Everyone rushes at me like crazed fans. They still haven't figured out that I don't give autographs.
Oh, she doesn't give autographs, eh?
I'm just now being reminded that one of my favorite streamers, Kason, has a pair of Bayonetta glasses. Like, officially licensed Bayonetta glasses.
Nice.
They cost her $300.
Seriously, I know I can do this. Why can't I open? Come on.
Now, you want to talk about what's weird to hear a video game character say? It's not Bayonetta saying fuck, because it sounds classy when she says it. What's weird is hearing Dingo Dial say bollocks.
Break out the border. I'm gonna make toast.
Oh, don't make no.
What?
Don't make me do the voice.
What voice?
Gonna make some toast.
I got one for you. Now you see this bugger right here? I'm gonna sneak right up on him. I'm gonna ram my thumb up his asshole.
With or without lube?
Yes.
Yes. It's also weird to hear Dingo Dial say bat. It's weird to hear Crash characters swear in general. And both times it was Dingo Dial.
We don't know what would be even weirder.
Hearing Coco say pussy.
I was not thinking that, but now I am.
Thanks. Now I gotta go get some bleach after I'm done with this.
Oh, bleach don't work for me anymore. It never did.
Well, this is me we're talking about.
Nah, I got one for you. Hearing Crash say cock and ball torture.
Whoa!
No. We know what he sounds like now because of Crash Bandicoot 4. We get to hear him speak normally in the 100% ending.
Oh, wait,
I don't have Crash 4.
I do, but I've never hit the 100% ending.
I haven't either. I haven't either
terrible.
because 100%ing that game is terrible. It's not fun.
Yeah.
So I just looked it up on YouTube, and it's like
terrible.
when it turns out that when Crash is not trying to sound like his usual cartoony self, he sounds like I'm talking right now.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that up too. Or you showed it to me, or I looked it up. I don't remember which.
Yeah, I showed it to you.
Yeah.
He also speaks in Skylanders Academy. Yeah, but in that one he has an Australian accent, and he doesn't act like Crash.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot at your service. Extreme rescue mission.
I hate the Skylanders thing.
Okay, but what about the Crash Bandicoot 2 promo Crash, where he's like, I just flew in from the new ruins level, and boy, are my arms tired.
That was enjoyable.
It was cheesy, cheeky fun.
But it was like that was a thing. It was fun back in the day. Well, the fact that they did it in Skylanders, it was like, that's not Crash.
Well, yeah, because it was supposed to be like, it's like a Mega Man X in the Mega Man cartoon situation, where it's obviously a pilot for a spin-off show that never got greenlit.
Yeah. But you have to admit, if it weren't for that scene, I have a feeling that,
Why does he look like a worm?
I mean, just wait until we get to the angel that's covered in tentacles.
I mean, this one reminds me of playing actual worms on the computer.
As opposed to hypothetical worms?
Yes.
Wait, yes, I think I got it. Yeah. Pinhead, here we come.
How did he
like
recover?
both Tanya's.
How did he get his health back? I didn't know bosses could do that.
He cheated. But yeah,
Activision should have never given up Big Boonie Tona.
Tanya. But yeah, I like both.
Tawna.
It's Tawna.
Yeah.
We've got two Tawnas now because one's from an alternate universe. We've got Big Titty Tawna and we've got Big Booty Tawna. Activision should have never given us Big Booty Tawna. He said they should have never given us Tawna, okay?
Dude, can they do the fusion dance?
Sure,
they do the
not?
fusion dance so you get a Bolchi type fusion.
I also love this scene.
So do I.
Well, let me give you back your toy then.
I love how Bolchi's not even an official thing in Dragon Ball, and yet there's still so much fan art of her.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to sound horrendous.
No. Nope, not looking at that.
What does that mouth do, though?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck.
Relatable.
I love the detail that when the angel statue's head flies up, it's now frowning.
Give him a hand.
Give him a drink, bartender.
Hey, somebody give him a hand. Give him a hand.
Give
Nah,
him
he's
a
been
hand.
disarmed.
Hey, somebody give him a hand. Or a foot. How about a pelvis?
Oh god, you had to bring in feet. God. No, waifu hell is on the feet arc right now.
Oh jeez.
You know how they always have some weird ass arc?
Yeah.
I was referencing something else, dude.
Right now it's like those weird face mask things and feet right now. God, no.
I was referencing Blitzwing from Transformers Animated. He literally says that in like his Spotlight episode where he gets himself blown to bits.
Dash Cat has a point. We just witnessed CBT.
True. Actually, it was more like CT.
All right, I'm probably gonna end it after this angel attack segment, because I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. But I will share with you one of the first Bayonetta mods that I ever saw from before people had figured out how to do like more in-depth modding for the PC version of Bayonetta. Because it actually took a while for them to crack, like, models and stuff for this. For a while, it was just texture swaps. No, it wasn't. Surprisingly, it took a while for them to figure out how to do a nude mod for Bayonetta. Have a good night, Shadow Dragon. It took a while for them to figure out how to do a nude mod for Bayonetta because of how her textures work. Because she has, like, 2 sets of textures. But the mod I'm thinking of was like the only thing it changed about Bayonetta's appearance was that it gave her Vinny Vinesauce's face.
Oh god. Speaking of mods, I need to see what they added for Dot Hack, because I know they added some stuff where it's like the classic buttons.
Yeah, there's a like this is a weapon I always miss, by the way.
Ice skates.
Yeah, they're ice skates, and you get a unique running animation when you're using them.
Huh.
But words. Dot hack modding's really gotten more interesting ever since people figured out how to swap out models and how to like rip the models and edit them.
I need to see that.
Like, for the longest time, it was just, like, UI stuff that you could do.
Yeah, the UI stuff was decent for what I've seen.
Well,
but yeah, that's...
I opened the box, now I can't close it.
Oh, and I love this stage.
As is usually the case for the Lament configuration. I think it's safe to put away the mallet for now. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to my co-hosts for joining me on such short notice. I only let them know about this like an hour before I intended to go live. And they both stepped up to the task swimmingly.
Yeah, as soon as I was done cooking.
Yeah, as soon as you were done cooking some fucking fire. We're going to raid Cloud Sato because I haven't raided them in a while.
I was going to suggest Cloud anyway, so...
Well, you would have to redeem it.
I figured you were going to go with Cloud anyway, so why bother?
But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
Meow.
We're the boys of chorus. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.